Hello, my loves. I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome into your reading for the full moon in Aquarius. So let's just dive right into what full moon energy is. Full moon energy is this culmination energy. It's like this spotlight energy. It's a great time to celebrate. It's a great time to focus on a particular area of your life, guided by the moon phase. So right now the moon is full in the sign of Aquarius. The Aquarian energy is all about change. It's all about revolution. It's all about humanitarianism. What are we here to do as a collective, for the collective? And in keeping with that, I'm changing things up a little bit here. So for those of you who are not new, hello, welcome back in. Thank you for being here. We're changing things up. You're going to notice that there's going to be individual videos for each alignment. And the full moon in Aquarius wasn't satisfied with just leaving that as the change. It also wanted to change which reading it wants to align the advice to. So for this reading in particular, and those who are not new, for those who are new, welcome in. I'll explain in just a minute what we're doing here. We are going to be looking at the advice for where the moon shows up in your birth chart. Okay, I'll get to that in just a second, but let me finish the intro here. So the moon is full on August 11th, and this lunar phase, this advice, this energy that's in play here is going to be relevant until September 10th. So it's about a month long of advice here for you with this full moon, with a celebration of the humanitarian energy, the revolution energy, this celebration of why are we here and what did we come here to do? So, where was the moon when you were born? Well, if you've never run your birth chart before, don't worry. There's a link in the description. It takes you through a step-by-step tutorial, or you can just click on the link that I've provided to the birth chart generator and you just enter in your birth data. If you don't know your birth time, please watch my How to Find Your Birth Time tutorial video. Go ahead and put in the effort to find your birth time so that you can go ahead and play along with some of the conversations that are popping up more and more and more in our culture as we start to really understand how much about ourselves and our energies can really be revealed through the working with the chart. Okay, so once you put in your information into the birth chart generator, you're going to be looking for the third chart on Cafe Astrology's site that lists the houses that all of the planets are in. It looks like this. Okay, so here's an example chart here. You're going to just check where it says moon and then see what house it is in. Roman numerals, so you may need to figure out what Roman numeral is applicable for you. So right here it says moon in X. You can ignore MC for now. You don't need to know what that means. X stands for 10. So this person's going to watch the video that is for the 10th house, moon in 10th house. Okay. You're going to watch whatever video aligns with your moon in whatever house it was in when you were born based on this chart. If you have questions, please just reach out to me. Send me your birth data information, birth chart information, images of your birth chart, and I will tell you which reading is relevant for you if for some reason you are having trouble figuring it out, okay? You can always support me by commenting on the videos, sharing my site, my page with anyone that you think would be aligned to what it is that I offer. You can support me financially at paypal.me/devotedvulnerable. Link is in the description. And you can also check out my website, devotedandvulnerable.com/services. You can get a reading with me there. And you can support me in all sorts of fun things that I have going on that site as well. Okay. And with that, let's get into the individual readings. So fourth house, let's talk a little bit about the energy of the fourth house. The moon was in the fourth house when you were born. What does that even mean? We're going to talk about it. First of all, the moon represents your emotions. Next, the sign that the moon was in when you were born represents the energy of how your emotions express. Next, the house that the moon was in when you were born represents the location that the energy expresses. So moon represents emotions. The sign that it was in represents the energy of those emotions, and the location represents the area of your life that those emotions most express. Your emotions most express themselves in your 4th house. This is your house of your home. This is the energy of family, ancestry, youth, origins, and nurturing. You're probably very emotionally attached to these kinds of things, to the energy of family, to the energy of where you came from, to the young people around you, to the nurturing vibrations. Your emotions are probably very naturally nurturing. And just play with this month. Be aware of when your emotions are getting activated and how, and focus in on how they express themselves, when they express themselves, particularly when it comes to the home, family. Okay? And feel free to comment what you notice on this video, or just send me a message. We are going to get into the reading now. So we have the Angel Therapy deck by Doreen Virtue, and we're just going to find out for the 4th house, what does the full moon in Aquarius want them to know? Yeah. I just say yes because I was kind of feeling this energy for you before I even drew the card, based on your emotional energies. Okay, so you got the Indigo card. It says, the person you're inquiring about, you, is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader. Celebration! Yay! There's firecrackers going on behind me. So that was a message for somebody. So if you have a meaning behind firecrackers, especially when it comes to indigo energy, that was not a coincidence. Somebody that was a message for. Okay, anyway, what are indigos? Indigo children, and you can be an adult and be an indigo child, but they're the kind of energies that are different than the norm. It's kind of very Aquarian in vibration. And again, Aquarian just means kind of revolutionary, likes to do things differently. But these are very highly sensitive children who don't really respond to structure, routine, discipline in the way that most children do. They're very sensitive. So you are being guided to be aware of how emotionally sensitive you are and to really honor that, especially when it comes to your home life. So it may be that growing up, you were not understood as an indigo child. You were just kind of a problem child, or seen as a problem child, or treated like a problem child. And you weren't really honored for the sensitivities that you were bringing into this world, into this vibration, into this life. And now you're being asked by the full moon in Aquarius to be aware of your indigo sensitivities and to allow yourself to honor them, bring them home, allow your emotions to express at home, allow your sensitivities to express at home, and know that they are not a defect. Know that they're not something that you need to hide. It's time to be more open with the people in your home about your sensitivities, because they are so very important. You are a leader when it comes to these sensitivities. You have these sensitivities because it's a gift you came here to bring. Aquarian energy likes us to focus on why we came here, to serve humanity. You came here as an indigo energy, a highly sensitive person, to serve through your emotions, to serve especially your family, especially the home energy, home vibration, with your sensitivities. And the full moon in Aquarius really wants you to be aware of this and to focus on this entire lunar month until September 10th. All right, my beautiful 4th houses, please feel free to ask questions. If you have questions, reach out. Let me know how this is sitting with you, hitting home with you. And as always, namaste. The universal light within me salutes and honors the universal light within you. Namaste.